Hey guys, welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, I am so unbelievably excited because I finally get to share with you a product that I've been working on for the longest possible time and that I think might just be the best anti-aging oil on skincare planet Earth. Let me introduce you to this. This is the Mad About Skin Ultimate Anti-Aging Oil, which contains my favorite blend of ingredients, retinal, not to be confused with its sister retinol, much more potent, oat kernel oil to calm and soothe, and so many other hidden gems that's really going to be the best way to end your evening anti-aging skincare routine. Now, in this video, we're going to break it apart, talk about why I think this is so special in terms of the ingredients, the formulation, and of course, the drugstore price point. And then, of course, I'm going to share with you how to incorporate it into your skincare routine. So sit back, relax, let's talk the world's best anti-aging facial oil. Now, before we get into this video, I would, of course, love to know your own thoughts, feelings, feedback, and opinions. So sound off in the comments section below. Of course, I'm saying this is the world's best, is tongue-in-cheek, and I might be slightly biased because I put so much hard work and effort into creating this product. But I do definitely think there's a lack of affordable, high-quality facial oils on the market. If you want a real high-quality oil, often you're paying upwards of 50, 60, £100, and not everyone has that kind of coin to splash around, and nor should we, when we can formulate really high-quality oils at an affordable price point. And I really wanted to prove this. I was on a bit of a mission to prove that when I created this product. Now, this was on pre-sale for the past month, so if you pre-ordered this, then thank you so much for your love and support. Honestly, it was overwhelming, the response that we had, and all of the orders have now been dispatched. So if you pre-ordered and are based in the UK, you should be getting your order this week, like literally imminently. If you ordered internationally, it should be later this week or early next week when your order arrives. So again, when it does arrive, sound up in the comment section below and let me know your experiences. Let's get that conversation going. Finally, before we delve in, and you could tell I'm pretty excited about this, if you do want to support me as a content creator, then from the bottom of my heart, I'd be so grateful if you would just reach down, give this video a big thumbs up and a like, because this is the best way of encouraging YouTube to distribute this video to a wider audience as possible, and that really does help me out. So thank you so much. Now, shall we cut that waffle and just delve straight on in? So when it comes to a good anti-aging skincare routine, sunscreen and retinoids are like the two non-negotiable. Sunscreen prevents photo aging and also protects the skin, and retinoids can really help reverse any aging that's accumulated and boost collagen and elastin production, increase cell turnover, which is going to even out our skin tone and reduce fine lines and wrinkles. I think everybody needs a retinoid in their evening skincare routine, but there's also different ones on the market. For me, retinal is what I consider to be the holy grail. You can go for something stronger such as tretinoin, but that doesn't always work for everyone, and it's not always the easiest to access and get your hands on. So I think retinal is definitely the next best thing. The reason I say this is it goes through fewer conversions in order to get to the retinoic acid that our skin needs to deliver all those great benefits. So fewer conversions means higher potency. And studies have also showed that retinal, despite the fact it's higher potency, is also much better tolerated on the skin than retinol, meaning you're less likely to see sensitivity and irritation. It's for this reason that retinal has been my go-to anti-aging ingredient for the evening for like the longest possible time, and I captured some of the reasons why it's so special in a video, which again I'll leave a link to up there. So when it came to creating my own retinoid product, I of course went for retinal, which in my opinion is the best available over the counter. I also wanted to create something different. There are an increasing number of retinal serums and creams on the market, and some of them are really good. You guys know I always fangirl about the Geek and Gorgeous A-Game 10, one of my favourite serum retinoids. But I never really wanted to create or copycat imitations of other products. I think as brand owners, we should always be driving forward innovation in skincare, so I wanted to create something slightly different. For me, I think there's a real gap in the market for affordable anti-aging facial oils. You know, having that retinal dose in a beautiful oil formulation that's going to help to minimize the risk of any dryness and sensitivity, which a lot of people experience when they reach for a retinoid, be it retinol or retinal. And that's why I'm so proud that I created this product, which honestly was a labor of love over a long number of months. So in here, you've got 0.05% concentration of retinal, which seems really insignificant, but actually that's one of the stronger concentrations that you'll find over the counter. Retinal usually comes in 0.02, 0.05, and 0.1 in terms of its strength, and they'll all work differently, but I think going for a 0.05% is that great mid-strength, which is going to work for the widest range of skin types and deliver you some great long-term benefit. I did, however, want to dial up the potency of the product ever so slightly, so I also used some retinol esters alongside that, which are just going to double down on those long-term benefits, but again, super gentle and kind on the skin, minimizing any risk of side effects, dryness, redness, and irritation. I'll come on to how to use it later on in the video if you know how to introduce it into your skincare routine, but there's a few other ingredients that I want to mention. So alongside that retinol, you've also got a real good concentration of vitamin E. This is great, an amazing hydrator, a potent antioxidant, and it's just a great calming and soothing ingredient on the skin too. Whilst the blend of different oils in here, one of the standouts is oat kernel oil and oat kernel extract, both of which are anti-inflammatory. So when you reach for a retinoid, be it retinal, retinol, tretinoin, it can trigger some inflammation in the skin when you first use it. This isn't great because inflammation, I always say, is like the #1 enemy of healthy skin. So if you can combine this potent active alongside anti-inflammatories like oat, which is like nature's anti-inflammatory and soothing ingredient, it's going to give you a far better experience and just minimize the risk of any inflammation going forward. You've also got some great calming and soothing ingredients and a touch of glycerin too, which I think is one of the most underappreciated ingredients in skincare. So glycerin is a great humectant. It draws in and retains moisture within itself, and it's a great one to pair alongside retinol because again, it just further minimizes any risk of dehydration by kind of locking in and holding on to all of that water. There aren't a whole lot of ingredients in here, which is great. I think when it comes to retinoids in general, minimizing the total number of ingredients in a formulation is great because it just minimizes the risk of any irritation from any one of those ingredients. I formulated without filler just for those core ingredients that are going to deliver maximum benefit in terms of anti-aging, preventing fine lines and wrinkles, and reversing any cell damage that's taken place. But doing so in a formulation that's going to calm, soothe, and minimize side effects. A lot of oils, can be quite expensive to formulate with. However, I think brands take advantage of that and the fact that oils seem luxury, they seem bougie, and so they attach a real fancy price point to it. Well, this is $17.99 for 30ml of product, which is one of the most affordable retinol oils on the market. And I really wanted to formulate at this price point to prove that you can absolutely do high quality skincare on a budget. I've always said the drugstore is where it's at, and so I wanted to put my money where my mouth is and make sure that we can create affordable products that give game-changing results without breaking the bank. So when it comes to using the product, there's actually a couple of ways that you can incorporate it. Because it's a retinoid, I would always recommend you start gradual and work your way up. Use it a couple of times a week for the first couple of weeks, then build up from there. That's because even though it's really well formulated to deliver minimum side effects, you still could experience something in terms of dryness and irritation with a real high potency active like this. So start a couple of times a week and build up. If you're already using a retinol in your skincare routine, you can probably just swap that one out for this one and continue using it nightly if your skin's already accustomed to retinoids in general. How you apply it to the skin is really up to you. You can use it at the end of your skincare routine to just add a little hydration, get all the benefits of the wonderful facial oils that are in here. I think that works best if you've got a dryness prone skin type. If like me though, you're super oily and acne prone, don't worry, this product won't break you out, it won't exacerbate any breakouts and blackheads that you might already have. I wanted to formulate something that was acne skin compatible. But what you can do to just help it sink in that little bit quicker is mix a couple of pumps of it into your moisturizer. So I'll show you how this works. So you've got here, this is just my own moisturizer, the Mad About Skin moisturizer. Put a little on the back of your hand, the palm of your hand, and put a pump of the oil into this. You'll see it's a nice, I don't know if that's picking up on camera, it's a nice runny oil, which is really great because it means it absorbs so quickly. You can then mix it in together and it just disappears a lot quicker than what you'll see if you just apply it as a pure oil. This is a great hack for anyone that's looking to use facial oils but maybe doesn't like how long they sit on the skin or how long they take to absorb. Mix it in with your moisturizer and it disappears without a trace. It's also one step rather than two. Great way of streamlining. I think the beauty of this is its flexibility. If you mix it with moisturizer, you can use it on the body as well as the face. It's super gentle, so you can take it onto the neck. My neck's really sensitivity prone and I can still use this on the neck area without any issues whatsoever. And whether you use it as just an oil in its natural form or you add a couple of drops to your moisturizer, sinks in like that, won't break you out and gives a deep nourishment alongside that great anti-aging benefit. So let's be honest, who do I not think this is applicable for? Well, I think if you have super sensitive skin, then, always proceed with caution when it comes to retinoids, because even a really nice, calming and soothing formulation could still trigger sensitivity if you have very redness and sensitivity prone skin. I think that this will work for almost everyone out there. It's a great mid-strength that uses some retinoid esters to just boost up the potency further, and I think this could be a great addition to your anti-aging skincare routine. If you're already using retinoid, which is prescription strength retinoid, then absolutely continue to use that. But you could also get benefit from this either on the neck, which tends to be a little bit too sensitive to use tretinoin, but you definitely want the anti-aging benefit. Or on the body, use this on the décolletage, on the arms. It's great if you've got keratosis pilaris, the old unfortunately named chicken skin on the backs of the arms. This will just help smooth that out over time. So it's super flexible and really easy to use. I would say 1 or 2 drops is all you need. Mix it in with your moisturizer if you want it to absorb super fast, and honestly, you'll start to notice the great anti-aging benefits in just a couple of weeks. Deep hydration first, and then beyond there, that smoothing out of fine lines and wrinkles. I would love to know what your thoughts, feelings and opinions are on this, and if you're tempted to put one on order for the month of June, you can actually save 10% of this as a little gift from me to you if you use the code that's on screen, and I've also linked it in the description box below. For me, it's the best way of helping you to do affordable, high quality skincare on a budget. And that's always what I'm all about, because I'm Drugstore to my core. In fact, let's call it what it is. I'm cheap, and I never like to overpay if I don't need to. I'd love to know what your thoughts, feelings, feedback and comments are, so sound off in the comments section below. Hopefully in this video I was able to demonstrate that we can do high quality and affordable anti-aging on a budget. You don't have to compromise on outcomes just because you're cutting the cost of your routine. It's about working smarter. Getting a facial oil and a retinal in one gives you, one and done as opposed to needing 2 separate products, saving some coin. Also benefiting from the extra hydration you're going to see, and if you want to mix it with your moisturizer, just adds further to the flexibility. I'm so proud of this product. It's taken me months to be able to bring it to you, and honestly, I hope you can tell by my beaming smile, I couldn't be prouder, and I'm just so happy to share it with you. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, I love your skin. Take care. Bye.